Good morning, everybody. Danielle from Transcendence to Truth. I am making myself super uncomfortable and jumping on live from after my gym session. Something that I tended not to do is actually talk about my perspectives in life in public. So I'm testing my boundaries, and that's how you grow, is put yourself in uncomfortable positions so that the people that walk in and out of the gym can recognize how crazy I am. No. I wanted to talk about alignment, and specifically because I've just left the gym, and you can call it whatever you want. You can say being in touch with universal flow. You can say being connected to God. You can say being in the vortex. You can say being in a being at a high vibrational frequency. You can call it whatever you like. You could say just being in a state of contentment and peace. Or being conscious, and whatever label you want to put on it. There are some pretty important things with each individual, and each individual is different, is how to actually get into that space and that energy, and also how to stay there. For me, it took me to go on a trip and isolate myself for 6 weeks in Western Australia to find that space, because I was so in and out of it that I didn't really know what being in it consistently was about. So being in that space, the more you're in it, the more you choose it, and every single time you actually notice that you're in that space of alignment, you're in that space of just being in flow, those are the times when you feel light, everything just works out. It's really hard for things to upset you. Basically, you want to wake up and dance, and you're excited. The world looks differently. And so when you're in that universal flow state, every time you do it, and when you start getting into that space, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through dance, whether it's through exercise, whether it's through listening to conscious videos, whether it's to listening to podcasts, whether it's through doing high vibrational activities, different ceremonies, meeting with other conscious beings, whatever it is that you're doing to find that space within yourself. It's when you're in it and you notice it, it's like having that gratitude and having that acknowledgement and milking it a little bit longer and just holding that space and feeling it and being, okay, I want more of this, please, universe. I want this feeling more often. And the more that you're in it and the more that you keep choosing that, the more it will eventually you'll just be living in that space. And then when you are out of it and you flick into not being in flow and not being in alignment, not being in the vortex, you will find that it's such a contrast that you're like, holy fuck, what just happened? Where am I? What am I doing? Why did this happen? And that's where the self-awareness and the awareness and the lessons come in, because you're so used to being in such an amazing space that when you're not in it, you know that your body and your mind and your being is telling you that there's something here that needs to be addressed. So some of those things that are really important to do is finding your own self-care activities, finding the things that make you feel that. So every single day, what are those things that you're going to do until you're in that space consistently, that you don't have to put the effort in so much? Because you can just go, oh, hang on, I'm out of alignment, I'm out of the vortex, what can I choose? Oh, I just got to sit here for a few seconds and jump back in. And it does get that simple, and it does get that easy, because you spend so much more time in that space than out of it. And it's just retraining your brain, it's retraining your being, it's retraining everything that you thought was real, and deciding to let it go by changing and shifting your interactions. So for me, I know, like at the moment, we're in quite a high stress time energetically. We have quite a lot of stuff going on with the collective energy. There's also planetary stuff going on. I have personal stuff going on. So I know that my alignment and the space in my energy that I need to keep grounded and at peace and in contentment, I've got to put a little bit more extra effort in. So that's things like sleep. The sleep is super important for your brain. And to stay conscious and aware, you need to look after those things, looking after your health, what foods you're eating, exercise for me. Some people are dance, some people are yoga, some people are meditation, some people are singing, some people are dancing, some people are creating, some people are doing artwork, some people are making music. It's what are those things for you that when you do them, you feel, I guess it would be like having this space, this on top of the world sort of feeling afterwards. It's basically your dopamine levels. If we want to look at it from science, it's like you just got more endorphins. You are feeling, you're feeling good. So it's like, what things do you need to do every single day to cultivate that feeling good, especially in moments of stress, and making that demand of yourself to do that every single day until you're in it and you can just tap into it. And it's like, oh, I just got to breathe and go back there. And then you'll find that those things that you making an effort to do, so those alignment activities, those high vibrational activities that are an effort maybe to begin with, are just things that you like, oh shit, I really want to dance, or I really want to go do this activity because I know it feels good. And it's choosing to be in a high vibrational frequency and a high level within yourself, because you know that when you're in that space you feel good. So it's not about when you're at a high vibrational frequency, you can attract and you can be more productive and you can manifest the soulmate or the business proposal or the car or whatever it is that some people talk about. It's choosing that because it feels good within yourself. And when you're in that state of feeling good, everything around you in your life will flow. And the universe will bring in those things that you're desiring without you even putting attention and concentration on them, because you're just living in love, peace, contentment, joy, and gratitude. So if you're living that space, then what you will bring into your life will be of that vibrational frequency and match. Hopefully you have all grabbed some great value from this video. I love you all. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Mwah. Oh, wait, hang on. Don't forget to say, actually, let's make it different. All right. Instead of if you're watching live, do a 1. How about if you've been watching live, do an emoji of how you're feeling right now. So what's the emotion you're feeling right now? And put an emoji down below if you're watching live. And if you are watching the replay, tell me what your favorite alignment activity is. Or you can both do both. Do both. Who cares if you're watching live or the replay? And if you love my content, please remember to like these videos, share with anyone who you think this information would add value to, and follow my pages. All right, thank you. I love you all. Bye.